Let's know, Eric. You ready?
1, 2, 3.
Doing all right today?
You just heard from Scotty Bolins.
All right.
Just for the record, I taught him everything he knows on that guitar.
Which is why the solo only lasted for like 5 seconds.
That's right. So, taught him 5 seconds worth. Okay.
5 music seconds.
But, at least it counted.
Well, all right. Let's get to it. I was working today and I listened to the radio.
Mm-hmm.
Not my songs on my phone, the playlist, but the actual radio.
The radio, yeah.
Not a classic rock channel.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So wasn't no Eagles for Freebird for 10,000 times.
The good stuff I wouldn't play.
None of that. I was just use regular old top 40
same old
stations.
Things. Yep.
The poppy stuff that I really don't like.
Yep.
Or not the new. It is. It's horrible.
It's terrible, man.
It's horrible. It's just like no soul.
There is no soul.
And I do not have a trained ear. I mean, I got a trained ear, but you got some ears that can pick up anything.
Sure.
So they know if this thing is is that an A flat or an A? They can tell you.
Yeah.
They can listen to every detail. My ear's not like that. I ain't got a bad ear, but I heard so much voice modulation. I heard no musicians playing instruments in these songs. It was all samples, AIs, whatever they're called. Right? I don't know what the word is for it. It's like, we do things the old-fashioned way. But
and
it was like there was no emotion.
Right,
It
well,
was all cookie cutter.
It's studio work.
Yeah.
I mean, they put all this stuff in there in the studio, and then when they get in there and play it live, and then we as customers
Consume it.
go pay for the ticket to go see the guys or whoever. I feel like we're ripped off sometimes.
Yeah, they might as well be karaoke.
Why not do karaoke?
Studio doing everything.
That's exactly right.
In
fact, and not to interrupt you, but if I'm correct here, I think was it Motley Crue?
Yeah.
It was supposedly a 3-piece. I mean,
Well,
minus
four
a singer, minus a singer, but there was one guitar, one bass, and a drum.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
We were and this is today. Now the guys, this is live. This is today. This really happened. We were working, doing the job, and we jammed out more Motley Crue songs today than ever. That was thanks to my guys doing the thing. And every time a song came on by them, there was at least 2 guitars playing on the record.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay. So when you go hear them live, what are they doing to improvise?
What they do now, what they did back then was honest. What they're doing now, Mick Mars is no longer in the band.
Yeah. Oh, I heard some stuff about that.
The last tour, Nikki Sixx air-based it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, he did.
Wasn't even really playing. Even some of the drums were sampled. Vince Neil, we won't talk about him. He's like a fat little troll. He's like a hobbit now.
Yeah.
A horrible singer to begin with, and he just sucks even.
And then supposedly he couldn't even, he had to cancel one of the shows because he couldn't even pull off the vocals.
The oxygen was
something.
Fell over. Yeah. This happened months ago.
Crazy.
Yeah. So that band is just, I never liked the band anymore. Never was a Motley Crue guy.
Yeah, there was a couple songs.
A few good songs. But I wasn't a big one.
Yeah.
But this new music, it's just missing humanity.
Heart and soul, man.
Yeah.
Heart and soul.
Exactly.
Yep.
You get a bunch of guys and gals together, and they're playing their own instruments.
Right.
They put their spirit into it.
Mm-hmm. So what band or group or who would you recommend? For get the real deal.
I'm gonna tell you right now, and I don't care if anybody disagrees. That's your problem. The best thing going today, in my personal opinion, in rock and roll music, or hard rock, whatever, is Extreme.
Extreme.
Those guys are real. They should be considered
the
next Queen. I'm serious.
Sure.
If you look at their catalog of music, it's the word eclectic. What's that the word?
I guess. I mean, collective.
It's like so many different styles of music.
Sure. Yeah.
I mean, so many different types. And I mean, it's just those guys are musicians.
We're not trying to promote extreme, but I will be honest with you. I heard some new material just today, and with a 3 guys, whatnot. I mean, they are rocking right now. That new CD they got out, I was very impressed with it. I'm not saying that I was a big extreme fan, but there was several songs that I'm cool with. But this new one, man, I still got it in my head.
The Rise? Listen to the 3 they have out now. I pre-ordered the CD, by the way.
You already?
It's coming. It's not out yet, but it's coming the 9th.
Oh, cool.
Of June, I think. I'm a big. You know me. I've been extreme nuts.
Sure.
Since you know me.
Sure.
Since 1989.
Oh, those guys got talent, man.
Yeah. Everybody's like, "Oh, I'm Metallica." I'm like, no. Extreme guys. I'm sorry. Are you metalheads? Go back to your basement. Eat your Hot Pockets. Extremes. Extremes the better band. You know how much hate we'll get because I said that?
I hope not. You'll be all right.
I'll watch my back.
You'll be all right, man.
See a bunch of acne-faced headbangers with G-Jacks can try to...
In the mom's basements. Is that what you're saying?
Hot Pockets in her back pocket.
And not change subjects, but I would love to go back to my mom and dad's basement, man. Do you know how much money I would save and not have to pay?
I would have the lava lamp, the beaded curtain. I'd have everything.
I could sleep all day. They got it. You know what I mean? The food. Shoot, you ain't got a grocery, nothing. I mean, boom. In fact, Mom, are you listening? Do you mind if I come back?
I think she's listening.
Mommy. Can I move back in? I'm kidding, Mom. You know I'm kidding.
So back to, music nowadays. It's, what's that word?
Commercialized.
Well,
that's the first thing comes to my mind.
It's always been commercialized. It's
right,
MTV.
Well, yeah.
MTV, it's always been commercialized. But it's just, it's something's missing.
Heart and soul, man.
Yeah, that's not there.
The real deal. Like the Jimi Hendrix stuff. Yeah. The Leonard Skinner stuff.
Well, yeah, Jimi Hendrix, Leonard Skinner, that was real guys.
Real deal, and Heart and Soul. You put even George Jones in there. All those guys, Willie Nelson.
Yeah.
And there's some underground. I call it underground. They basically are like flicking off Nashville, but you got Cody Jinks.
Yeah.
You got Whiskey Myers.
Yeah.
These guys are just playing their hearts out. They're writing their stuff.
Selling out shows.
Selling them out. They're
and the record company ain't getting dick.
Right. That's exactly right.
I like that.
And
Power
if
to the creator.
Exactly. And if I can remember back, I seen a documentary on Aerosmith a year or so back. Those guys, when they first got started out, basically were like playing for free almost. The profits were 50-50, okay? Well, 50% went to the dudes, the producers, whatever. And then the other one had to get split 5 ways. And Steven Tyler's was like, man, we ain't making crap. I mean, something's got to change, And the guys that are doing it now without all that ruckus, dude, they are cashing in better than ever. Plus, they don't have stipulations.
You about to do what they want to.
Exactly, like the guys in the past. I mean, So you got to be careful with it. Yeah, we all want to make it big with them, big stars stuff. But you can't sell. You don't sell out.
Yeah.
Can't do it. Because the minute that you do, that old saying, I sold my soul to the devil. Me personally, I'm not going to do that. You either like it or you don't. I'm going to keep rolling. Tomorrow's another day. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think that's what it is. It's just a lot of sellouts on the radio.
A lot of sellouts.
This is going for the easy money.
Easy
and,
money.
And you got the record, the industry, like, it doesn't. I don't think it costs as much to record an album as it used to.
Probably not.
With all the digital, nobody uses tape no more. You got samples.
Yep.
Kids are liking this dubstep, this AI stuff. This,
right.
Which is nobody. Just a push of a button. There's your sample.
Yep.
So you don't need to get a drummer in there, right?
Oh, yeah.
You ain't gotta get
all online.
They'll get a guitar player and he'll do something. He'll do something like this. He'll go like. They'll loop the hell out of it.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
And so you save money on that. You don't use tapes. It's all digital. There you go.
And then here's what kind of
which is why you make your money on touring. You make your money on playing.
Of course.
That's where you make.
You play. In fact, I was gonna say something else, but I don't want to kick a dead horse here. But they said back when Elvis was he came to the end of his career because he passed away. He was actually living off of his concerts.
Yeah.
So, in other words, the guy was damn near broke, and he had to do another show to pay the bills, and he had a gambling habit. But I say that to say, what was I going to say? I done lost my train of thought.
He had to go out and play.
Yeah, he's. In other words, the mismanagement. The producer, all these guys, if you're not careful, they will rob you blind.
He also bought all his friends' Cadillacs.
Oh, yeah. And there's still some out there on auction.
Yeah.
Here's an old Elvis Cadillac up for auction and whatever.
He did, yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of, we got him right in.
That's the man. That's the man.
But I have a lot of respect for him. I mean, he changed music.
He did, yeah. He inspired the Beatles.
He sure did, yeah.
Which inspired, everybody afterwards, obviously.
Exactly.
Everybody's a Beatles fan.
Yep.
Right? But music has changed. It's I don't think it's ever gonna go. I think it's not ever gonna go back to what we knew.
It's probably not.
It's not.
No.
I don't know if it's like the guy said rock and roll died. I said, nah, rock and roll didn't die. It's just changed faces.
It's the people behind it that are managing it.
Yeah.
Are trying to change it. Yeah. Like rock and roll is still rock and roll. But if they're selling out, man, and they're going by all the rules on the whatever the producers want you to do, you're a puppet on a string. And we know how that goes. Yeah. I mean, politics aside, but the same thing with music. It's the same freaking thing.
Kind of sell your values down the river.
Exactly. You stick to your guns, you have your talent, you have your skill, you play your music, and you don't let nothing stop you. Just keep on rocking and rolling.
And just be real with it.
Be real with it.
Write a song.
100%.
Play a song.
Yeah.
I'd rather have an unperfect song that I hear the human aspect.
Sure.
Than a piece of,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I can tell.
Assembly line stuff.
I can tell. I said, that's what kids are digging now.
Yeah.
Which is fine. I'm not going to, if that moves you, go right ahead. I don't like it.
Do it. Fine. But I'm not doing it.
So I'm not going to be back. Like I said, I'm done with the radio now.
Oh, I've been done with it.
I'll retreat back to my my music library inside my phone.
Yeah.
Because I was like, this is awful. This is awful. Every beat was like this. Every song.
Yeah.
No breakdowns, no spirit, no tags, nothing. Yeah.
Like back in the day. And I'll be honest with you, and I'm talking like today, we were, of course, working, but between jobs, we're riding down the road, and we got this Bluetooth deal, and we'll just pass our phones around, and we'll look up music, and several artists and their songs, and most of them are not in Nashville, or have a deal with them, and man, we rock that stuff all day. Like Scott was just saying, we hardly ever just play the radio. Because number one, you get the same rotation. They're playing the same thing all the time.
Classic rock channel's the worst.
It's worse, yeah.
Led Zeppelin, Boston,
Yeah,
Stewart,
and they never change them. They never
Aerosmith,
change the
Van Halen.
songs either.
No.
Like example, like Led Zeppelin.
Whole
right?
Lot of Love.
Yeah, but what about the other good, greats that they had?
They got out, yeah.
They don't
I
ever
got
play
some
them.
deep cuts.
Sure.
Yeah, they play Van Halen, right? I hear Jump, Panama.
Yeah.
In some of the Sammy stuff, the same. But you never hear like Romeo Delight. You never hear like Main Street.
Mm-mm. And those were good songs.
Those were good songs.
Sure enough.
Cut.
Yeah.
Whoa. But you hear all just the,
It just tells you how computerized it is and where's the human being running the thing like it used to be. Because see, back then, you could call in, hey man, I want to hear Motley Crue's.
Now it's on, they load the songs up.
It's all loaded up. It's pre-done.
Yeah, there's no such thing, what was it called, a disc jockey?
Yeah.
No more.
No, yeah. No,
there's no more discs.
No, it's all you're right.
No more discs.
It's all on the freaking computer and
Just
stuff.
let it go.
And what pissed me off was all right, so that was a channel with the Bluetooth was off, we was on this channel, so we switched over to this. It was the same people that was doing the thing, like come on in, call on in. I'm like, what in the world's going on here? And they were playing the same song as the other station was. So anyway,
and you're right about that. This is no lie. And they've always done it, but they really do it to an obscene level now. They will push artists.
Oh, for sure, dude.
I mean, they will
Money.
forefront and push them.
Yeah.
Their industry will. They get on these radio stations and push them.
Yep.
So this is like, crappy band, you don't get pushed.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
If you're not pushed, you're not going to sell. And it's kind of like a brainwashing kind of thing.
It is. You listen to enough time, you might like it.
Yeah. And they're going to tell you you're going to like it. And they play it 15 times a day.
Yeah.
So then it gets in your subconscious and you're like, suddenly that
you're whistling
piece
song,
of crap song.
Yeah, you're snapping your fingers to
Yeah. I think I do like that one.
Yeah.
See, and I don't want to change gears here, but the government is doing the same thing. And they have been doing that crap for years, man. And people just need to step up, be smart. The vulnerability, put that all out the window, man. Just be smart, have some common sense, use your own brain, think about it, and then make your decision. But be careful, because them walnut crews, I'm trying not to use profanity, obviously, but, it's not just in the music world. It's out there in the society, the government, the whole thing, politics, whatever. You got to be careful not to be brainwashed. Use your own sense. Make your own decision based on what you believe, what you think. And don't let them tell you how to think. And that's what's going on, man. They take a crappy song because some dude got signed and that company is paying the radio stations, let's play Scott Boland's new song 20 times a day until it's boo in their heads. And then after 30 days or something, you're loving it. Oh, yeah. Now you're going to his shows, his, concerts and whatnot. That's how they're doing it.
Yeah.
Even though the song was crap. Yeah. You know what I mean? And these guys, and going back to Aerosmith's deal, they're probably making like nothing. I mean, American Idol, look, I appreciate, respect that, great entertainment. I watched it back when it came on. But, they're just taking advantage of these people, and they want the younger ones, man.
Yeah.
Because the younger ones seem like they don't have a leg stand, like they're, again, vulnerable.
They ain't got any marble.
Exactly. You just got to watch that, man.
They can be controlled. Well, they can be bought out.
Bought out.
You go to
sold out, bought out. Yeah.
You go to an 18-year-old kid and he said, you can have his Ferrari.
Yeah.
What? Look at all these girls.
Sure, I'll sign up.
Look, same with the hairband guys in the 80s and the 90s.
Oh, they did it.
The 18-year-olds, you give a Ferrari, strippers and drugs, and 18, what's going to happen?
Sure.
Right?
They fall. I call it the trap.
That's
They
where.
fall right in.
That's where you go back to selling your soul to the devil.
Sell your soul. Yep.
The devil don't care about Lamborghinis.
Nah.
He's got plenty to give away.
Exactly.
If
And
you're the sucker that wants one, go right ahead.
Yep.
That's where we're at. Or a Bugatti, whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever it is now. I think it's changed. Maybe we're too old. Maybe it's not Vans and Ferraris. Maybe it's something else like Bugattis or something.
Maybe.
What's the next big fast car? I don't even know.
I don't know.
I drive a truck. I like a truck.
Well, I mean, you can't rule out Mercedes.
I mean, that's all right. But, you know.
Maserati.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
Bentley.
Rolls.
You do a Rolls Royce.
Rolls.
I would love to have one.
What's that James Bond car? Aston Martin? That's pretty tight.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, I get my old Chevy truck. I got a Dodge truck. I got two of them. That's all right.
That must be nice to have two trunks.
Well, they're two old trucks.
Well,
Two old trucks. I got like 200,000 miles on each one of them.
if they're still ticking,
They're
man,
still
you can
taking
use
air
them.
conditioning works.
Shoot.
I'm not going to get rid of them.
Keep them going, man.
I can work on them too.
Mm-hmm.
I can work on them.
So do you have did you want to give these guys a tune or anything, or
I just figured I'd just hold it and play.
just
for
hold the
intro.
guitar? Okay,
But
you're just gonna hold the guitar, guys.
we'll just this is actually real. So if I mess up, that's what we were talking about.
Sure. See, it's genuine,
If they can even hear it
the
over,
real deal. Remember, I taught him everything he knows. Okay, he missed a note there. We talked about that last week, but he's going to figure. He's learning.
I'm staying at it.
Staying
at it.
He's a workaholic. He's going to get it done. But anyway,
We don't plan this out. We just do it.
That was Mr. Bolins, and you heard rocking the guitar.
And this is August Drive.
August Drive in the house. Sorry it's been a long time. We got a video. We're hoping it's going to be a nice one. Coming up very soon. Right? Eric, yeah, he said yep.
It's on the
Gave us a
table.
thumbs up.
Yeah, hopefully. I think a few might like it. A few might get kind of pissed off at it.
It's going, you should.
Which is how we like doing it.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Half and half.
most of you should be able to relate to it. I'm not going to tell you what the song is yet.
It's a cover.
But it is a cover.
But damn if we didn't abuse it.
Right. But we maxed it out. But we do want to say thanks to Mr. Eric for all his hard work on the producing and the whole work. He's the video, the whole thing, the band. Yeah. We really put some time into this one. That's why you haven't heard from us in a little bit, because the time's been going there. So we just figured we'd at least put something out. We don't want to lose anybody, but it's coming soon. Just hang in there, man. Just be patient. Be patient. August Drive.